Wagwan, everybody. I am your Jamaican Queen, Miss Y. You are tuned into How I See It TV, and this is Why Caught Alive. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter, now called X, at How I See It, and on TikTok at How I See It TV. So many of you guys may not have heard about this event that happened last month, but the whole Well You conference from broke to boss happened on July 26, 2025, and they had many guest speakers, including one of my faves, one of my favorite entrepreneurs, one of my favorite reality stars, Melody Shari. Um, so a little bit about the whole um, Well You conference. It was founded by Dr. Joan Chestnut. She's the visionary behind the whole Well You Women's Conference. And she is a living testament to what it means to go from broke to boss. She was raised in the inner city streets of Boston. She refused to become a product of her environment. Instead, she found hope in God, walked by faith, and rose into her divine calling as a leader, healer, and a change maker. And I'm reading this from their website. Continuing, an award winning author, Dr. Chestnut, penned the acclaimed book, Birds with Broken Wings Still Fly, which received the prestigious International Impact Book Award. She is also a featured co author in the Impact Leaders book alongside Kevin Harrington of Shark Tank, and has multiple published works with another highly anticipated release on the way. Dr. Chestnut is a doctorally prepared nurse educator and has served with distinction in some of the nation's most respected healthcare and academic institutions. So that's just a small tidbit about the founder or the visionary behind the whole Well You Women's Conference. So, y'all, please ensure that you're following them on social media. On Instagram, it's the whole Well You. On Facebook, it's the whole Well You Conference. You can also check out their website, thewholewellyouconference.com, and let them know that How I See It sent you. So this morning they posted a clip from the conference to their Instagram feed, and it spoke to me so much that I had to repost it to my own IG stories. And they also had some more clips featured on their IG stories. And I went ahead, the content creator that I am, and screen recorded some of the clips so that I could share it with y'all here in case you don't follow them and you missed the post. In one of the clips, Melody shared how she walked away from a six-figure income where she was only working 12 days out of the year and making six figures, but she decided to walk away from that because it no longer aligned with her brand. It no longer aligned with her values, and she wasn't willing to sit around and wait to find out how much more bad things had to happen to her before people stepped in to stop it. So I'm going to let you guys listen to some of the clips that I was able to screen record. Once again, please go follow Whole Well You on Instagram so that you can see more behind the scenes footage from the Whole Well You Women's Conference that was held on July 26th.
As soon as I walked through the doors, I just want y'all to know I was greeted with the most, girl, you should have been here. It's been some good things. You should have came earlier. So I already know y'all have been having a ball. Whenever you're going through your toughest and darkest moments, but you push through to pour into somebody else. She could have said, I ain't doing it this year. I ain't doing it this year. I got my own life happening right now. We're going to come back next year for it. But she said, no. Because how many know what's a story without a journey? What's a story without a journey? So then you start to realize, as I'm sure she did, how can I take this journey and turn it into purpose? Through her transparency, her boldness, her doing it unafraid, and at times probably doing it afraid, but still doing it. That's where the beauty is. And I'm so happy to be here. I don't know about y'all, but when she was up here talking, I was tearing up myself. Because I heard her baby say, and now we get to see her on the other side, but I want y'all to know, I heard her baby say, and now we get to see her on the other side, but I want y'all to know I'm still on my journey. I'm still to this day on my journey. So it may look like, oh, Mel already done made it to the other side. But I could relate to so much in what I heard in her voice as she spoke to us, what it looks like to still be pushing through. To still getting up every day and pushing through when you may not feel like it. When things may not be going exactly as you. And another thing, when that hurt is kind of still lingering. Because how many know you can heal from one thing, and as soon as you heal from that, life throws you something else. And then life throws you something else again. And that is why I say healing is an everlasting truth. If you're in that place that it's okay to say, I still got some healing to do. Right? And that's okay. And unashamed, I still got some healing to do. But in that moment after I said that, I also said to her, which I'm going to have y'all to say, I said, but I'm going to be okay though. So I want y'all to say, but I'm going to be okay though.
I'm going to be okay though.
Say, I am whole.
I am whole.
I am well.
I am well.
I am the only me, baby.
I am the only me, baby.
So it don't matter who you bring to the table, who you think gonna replace me, duplicate me, and none of that. It'll never be another me, because I am me. And there are things that God has put in each of us that can nobody replicate.
That's right.
Can't nobody replicate. Your anointing is yours.
That's right.
Your favor is yours. Y'all gonna make me cry. I mean, sometimes you got to remove yourself from the things that no longer serve you. I walked away, and I don't share my income with folks, so I'm not going to tell. Well, not too often. Sometimes I do for my business stuff, instead of having beauty. But what I will say is, I walked away from 6 figures a month to maybe working out of that maybe 10 days a month, maybe 12. But I'm making what some people don't even make in a year, in a month. And I walked away because I decided this is out of alignment for me. This is out of purpose for me. And I can't do the pretending and the faking for no amount of a check. So it don't matter. And what I do know is that God is a God of restoration. He will restore. As a matter of fact, y'all say, I am restored. I do know is that God is a God of restoration. He will restore. As a matter of fact, y'all say, I am restored.
I am restored.
I am restored.
I am restored.
Everything that belongs to me.
Everything that belongs to me
Shall be.
shall be.
Period. And that's period. Say period.
Period.
Okay, we're going to clock that T as my 13-year-old likes to do. Clock it, clock it, clock it. Okay, clock it. Sit down and write everything that God has done for you. Write it down. You can do it when you leave here. Write down all the times in the past that you needed God to show up for you, and He showed up for you. Whether that was, dang, I'm $400 short on my light bill, what I'm gonna do? Dang, I'm $1,000 short on my rent or my mortgage, what am I gonna do? Dang, I need to cover this. I'm sick in my body, but I need to go to work. What am I gonna do? Write down and look at the history of how many times God has shown up for you. And I'm telling you right now, as God is my witness, when I made the conscious decision to leave, like I said, doing in a month what most people, not most, but there are a lot of people don't make in a year for showing up for 10, 12 days of work. I said, if God did it before,
He'll do it again.
He'll do it again.
That's
right. Why he got to keep proving himself to us for us to just trust him? How much more does he have to prove to us for us to trust him? I said, God, I see what you did for me when I wanted to get out of the teaching field, and you allowed me to jump into an industry I knew nothing about. Property preservation, had never heard of it. Now I've created over 1,500 entrepreneurs in property preservation since 2020. Knew nothing about it. 25, created a multi-million-dollar business from the ground up. Then, God, you turned around and gave me another opportunity. Then you gave me another opportunity. Then I walked away from everything that I'd known since I was 22. Walked away. Did it seem a little bit? Yeah. A little bit, yeah. But I knew that God had. Tell y'all this, when I decided, and I said, this is going against purpose because I'm always on an emotional roller coaster.
That's right.
I can't really pour into people like I want to because I'm up today, down tomorrow. See, I told you I don't believe in not being real. So here's my thing. If you ain't ready to pour into folks, don't be pouring into them if you know you ain't right within. Okay? So I knew for me, part of my purpose was inspiring and talking and sharing. And I love to lift people up. I love to encourage people. And I said, dang, I'm up, down, up, down, up, down. I know there was one scene I remember I said, I ain't no yo-yo. You can't just do me like this right here. I can't witness to nobody. I can't share like I need to because some days I don't even want to get out of bed. Some days I'm in my closet crying, drowning in my own tears. All because of who I'm connected to. But what I witnessed was whenever I stepped away, and Miss Joy, I want you to hear me well. Whenever I stepped away and I made the decision to say, you're not bigger than God's purpose for me. I don't care how many times you tell me you can make another me. Y'all caught that TV. Yeah. I don't care how many times you look me in my face and say you can make another me, or tell me that I am here because of you, or that I am doing as well as I am because of you. I heard all that. Or how ain't nobody gonna want me because I got good kids. I'm telling you this to show you how whenever you truly choose that God is gonna be at the top and the head, and that his purpose for you is greater than any man, wife, husband, brother, sister, cousin, child. Any kind of dream or desires of your own that you have for yourself. When you make the decision that his vision and purpose for you is more important, the blessings will flow. Just watch. They're gonna flow. After that, I get a call. We're still in COVID. Yeah, Melody, I want you. They're doing this thing called Girlfriend's Check-In. They want you to host. And okay, how much I'm gonna get paid? Well, they're gonna pay you such and such. I said, bet. When I gotta be there? Okay? I'm gonna be real with y'all. There is nothing that can touch me right now or come my way and make me feel like I can't figure it out.
Come on.
Or can make me feel like I'm not gonna win. Because I've already seen them do it too many times. So I'll go through whatever I gotta go through. Because I always say this too, ain't nobody exempt from not going through stuff in this world. It is what it is. None of us are exempt. You ain't no better than me, I ain't no better than you. We all got to have our share of what we got to go through. But what I can tell you is this. There's nothing that I have to face or no challenge that comes my way that I don't know or believe that I'm going to be all right. That's right. And that there is greater on the other side because he's already shown me too many times. Check his track record. Yes. And if your track record ain't enough of what he's done for you, like Dr. Joy said, hit that Bible. But let me tell you something. You got to step for yourself.
Come on.
Don't sit around waiting for nobody to step up for you, to defend you, to have your back. You have your own back.
Say that.
You step for your own self. You step for your own rights and your own purpose. I was no longer willing to sit to see what y'all gonna do, how bad it gotta get before y'all do something. I wasn't sitting for that no more. Time is up. Y'all say time is up.
Time is up.
Sometimes you got to tell the enemy and the very thing that's staring you in your face to destroy you and say time is up. Time is up. I'm standing, and I'm standing strong, and I'm standing in my favor, and I'm standing with my God. That's it, and that's all. And ain't nothing you can do about it. I appreciate y'all.
Now, y'all, one thing's for sure and two things for certain is Melody Shari is always going to drop some gems, and she is always going to give a powerful word where you are going to leave, whether it's one of her Instagram lives or one of her TikTok lives or one of her speaking engagements, feeling motivated, feeling inspired, feeling empowered. And I am positive that every single person who was able to attend this conference, they left with something after listening to Melody and also after listening to all the other speakers. Please remember to go and follow the whole well you on Instagram. I'm sure that they will be posting more behind the scenes footage from the conference, including probably videos from some of the other speakers. And follow them also because you might want to know when they are hosting another conference in the near future. As always, I appreciate you guys so much for tuning in, engaging with my content, and keeping me alive within the YouTube algorithm. Please remember to like this video, share the link to my channel if you feel like the content needs some more crowd. Subscribe if you have not done so as yet. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter, now called X, at How I See It, and on TikTok at How I See It TV. Drop down in the comment section and let me know how you see things too. And until my next video, walk good. Bye.